fuck's McGregor, the fighter?
You want him inside?
No. Well, I think he's Irish.
There.
No, he's Scottish.
No, you talking about McGregor? Conor McGregor? He is Irish.
Wait, is this Irish?
Yo, what's good?
No, not much. We just having a little meeting. All right, man.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you. That guy's Irish. That guy's name's Irish.
Oh, okay.
It's this one, Benji.
You know, laundry.
Guys, can I get an owl?
Alright, I just need to change the scenery here, boys. You know what I mean?
Hey guys.
Is there any other hang around that's not around right now?
Love when y'all start wolfing out.
I think this is us.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Hugh?
Hugh's in the Calico.
No, where is he?
I'll call him right now. I'm gonna call him right now. I think he's at the race, possibly.
Okay. We're just gonna. You guys got like 5 minutes, man.
Do you want him here as well?
Reggie's having some fucking food and that shit.
Okay.
For sure. What's the radio?
723.3.
Do you want Hugh here?
Yeah, Hugh and John Gray, Aquino, whoever, man.
Okay. Yeah. Can you come to the barrio?
As long as they're not a fucking, if they're not a member, just tell them to come here.
Okay.
How y'all been today, man? How many fights did y'all have today?
2.
I was a part of
Well, I was a part of
I was
one.
only a part of
0.
Raul, you sound like Chico. Not being in any fights. You mad about that, Raul?
No. I mean, when I get called out, I could called out. I'm ready to go.
All right.
He's on his way. I'm gonna call John Gray. I don't know if he's awake, but
Yeah.
Yo, C4, you fucking with the fit? I look good, my guy.
You look like you're
I
dare
look like
hang
you slapped
around.
some shit on the grill, huh? Yeah.
I mean, I like the brown though, boys. I like the brown.
You fuck with that?
I fuck with it, but I think it's Cypress colors, no?
Oh, hell no.
Shit, we gotta change that, bro.
I'm pretty sure this is like Cypress colors.
Couldn't even take the show off. Thanks.
Hey, Reckless, talk to that guy, bro. That's Nomad in RP. You been talking shit on your name, fool.
yes, in there. Okay. I think this is all. John Gray and Akino are asleep. So.
Yo.
All right.
Who are you?
We're just chilling here, boys. Just chilling here for a second, boys. I want Reggie to be here so that, like, this is all documented. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
It's all documented, bro. How y'all feeling, though, boys? How y'all feeling, though?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Lovely. Very lovely, actually.
Chilling.
It ain't actually Nomad. Oh, this guy's a bitch, bro.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Unc? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. That's what I was trying to tell C4. You dumb fuck sounded like you were cheering up a fucking crew that can be cheered up. There's nothing to cheer up, you morons. It's about you just making it fucking better. No more cheering up. There's no more fucking cheering up. There's nothing to cheer up.
God, don't say that, please.
I'm serious, boys. Like, these guys,
I
right?
know you are.
They don't need to be a gang, all right? They don't need to be a gang. The reason y'all are now hang-arounds, right, is because I want to... We texting now?
No, I'm muting my shit. So it doesn't ring.
No, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so, Reggie, are you still eating? Jesus fucking Christ. He's eating some dick.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, that's crazy. I'm here, but I'm still thinking at the same time.
All right, so, boys, do you see the problem? Do you see the problems? That includes you, Hugh. I know you're a little bit, been here a little bit longer, but do you guys understand the problems that we have in this gang? What do you think our problems are? Feel free to speak, and you won't be punished for criticizing right now, but stays in this room.
I can tell you for
from
one.
what I've seen from being here.
We'll start with you. Okay.
there's a lot of baggage going on. You know, people have been through a lot, so it's a little bit harder for people to want to roll out. I've seen it in Jaden. I've seen it in a lot of other people too. It's just people just don't got that mentality, you know, and it's understandable, but it brings everybody else down, especially when you're getting it from somebody higher up like that, you know.
So when did this happen?
I don't. It happened today, yesterday, throughout the war, man. Like,
Today, yesterday. What happened today?
or yesterday. Sorry, not today.
What happened
Oh,
yesterday?
yeah,
Which part?
I don't know. It's just a lot of. I feel like Jaden was just a little. He didn't really want to roll out, man. He didn't want to like do anything, and then it's just. But not, on Louis, on the other hand, though, he was really about it, man. Like Louis was really up and trying to bring people up, you know. Like he was down to roll out, like just get everybody, you know, get the right group together and fucking go, you know.
Well, I feel that. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know, Jaden didn't really want to. I don't know.
And what do you mean by that? Is it something you heard on radio? Like just the vibes were not there? Didn't seem.
Just the vibes.
So you're telling. So are you saying
I
this?
get it, you know.
Because he didn't sound eager, or because it flat out sounded like he didn't want to help? Which one?
He didn't sound eager at all. There was no hunger.
Okay.
Which is understandable, but you know.
But it's
like,
hard to take
from a
in the moment.
council. But yeah, exactly. Having somebody higher up like council, you know, it's kind of. It's just not a good look. It's not a good look.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. I mean, I had my opinion about
No,
it. but
pause.
after
I'm
I
asking.
talk-
I'm asking Hugh if he's got
Oh,
anything else.
Anything else? I mean, I also don't want to give too much shit on Jaden because he's also been through it. So it's like I said, baggage. You know, a lot of people have been through it. They've lost a lot of time.
Listen,
you know?
listen. The reason I'm letting you guys speak and criticize right now is because I've noticed that although you have some jokes on yourselves, right? You have been very respectful to a lot of people. But that's why I know that you don't mean this in a I'm talking shit about Jaden. You get what I'm saying? So don't feel like you need to hide anything. Okay, you can just say it out.
Yeah, no, I it's not that I'm trying to like backtrack on what I'm saying. It's just how it is, you know. Like people, I know this gang has gone through a lot, you know. So, and I'm sure that Habibi war was very demoralizing for a lot of people.
Yep.
So,
You're not wrong about that. I'll address that
Yes.
later.
that's how it is.
Jamie?
Yeah, I want to second on what he said, and then pretty much just to like tag along on stuff. Just I think a lot of like not too organized. I think being organized and stuff like that, and it goes a long way.
Organized
I
how?
think it's half of the reason. Organized, so I'll give you two different just scenarios and stuff. It's been hard. It's never been difficult for me to really get or track what's going on radio. Till now, right? Usually I have to kind of like really listen in. I get a little bit over like stimulated because it's like a bunch of like like unnecessary comms and stuff like that, which kind of throws a lot of people off. There was a bunch of situations where like you'd be like, okay, who's the six that's going right now, this and this and that, but every time like it'll go on for minutes, which it's detrimental, right, to like a scenario, right? Like for example, like we were at war. I think we need, I think, I don't know, it just has to be a little cleaner, especially when we're out there on the field going like, protecting our turf and protecting ourselves. I think that's like one of the biggest things, right? We don't really trust each other, which is completely, for talking from my perspective, I think it's I guess it's like you would expect it, right? Because of so many new people and stuff like that in a group. But I don't know if you guys had this problem.
Can
prior,
you
so.
give me an example of what happened? If I'm one of them, like with the comms and shit, you feel free to say that as well. That's no problem.
So
Well, what happened?
So today, for example, right? So we were at the tents and stuff like that, and this is like nothing on anyone. Obviously, I think we can all work on it in general, right? As a whole. But I think so there was like back and forth. So like, okay, who is it? Who's going on? Who's going on the 6? This like so it was like a back and forth. Oh, he's not ready and this and that, and then like at the same time you had somebody like Ivan, for example. Ivan was calling out access to the armory. He was outside. He needed to load out, get ready for the fight, and he had to ask like 5-6 times because of just overstimulation on the radio. So his comms never went through. He was out there, then he was unfortunately left back, and we had to go with a different 6, right? So it's just kind of stuff like that, right? I think some things are kind of being rushed at times, where if you take a second to breathe, relax, everything is as long as everyone's on the same page, I think that's what really matters the most, right? Instead of rushing out there and just having everyone in different pages and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the scenarios and stuff, and then obviously another scenario will be like in the fight link itself. People break off too easily, a lot of chaos, and I think but that just goes with experience and just working together, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll just address some stuff, right? So the thing about Jaden is he's as you said, he's been through a lot. I'm not gonna fault him for where he's at mentally right now, but he's got his own reasons. We understand the reasons, and I'm just gonna be honest with all of you. We've talked about it, and we know what direction he's gonna take. Jaden, guys, you have to understand, he was very different back in the day, and now he's just a completely different person. It's not going to affect what we're talking about here too much, but the problem is, guys, if you're aware of where somebody mentally already is, I don't think it should weigh on your capacity of rolling out too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that's gonna happen until you new boys change it for us. And what I mean by that is not necessarily I'm hoping that one of you is fucking Jesus Christ himself, but I do expect that in terms of comms and whatnot, we don't add on to the problem, essentially, right? And we don't have to, especially when we're rolling out, just try your best to support it instead of adding on to it, I guess. There's not really much I can say about what he was trying to say, because it's just how everybody is.
I got something else to say too.
Sure.
So with Jaden too, it's not like it's weighing me down or anything, or it's just that I would love to roll out with Jaden, I would love to bring him out, be there with him, roll out, because he's good, man. He's good to have on the field. I fuck with him. He's good vibes, But just seeing that demoralization just sucks. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I mean, we'll address that again later. It's something that we're trying to change here, boys. Okay.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm just gonna tell you right now. We've already had a talk with Jaden. Okay. And when it comes to all this combat stuff, boys, he's essentially just he's ready to help and he's ready to be there. But he's not gonna be the general that sparks up the morale. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna be that. And I think the fact that it's a little bit half and half because he's a council and then you kind of expect it and people do have that confidence in him, it becomes expected from him. So we just need to kind of fix that, because believe it or not, if we were stronger, I think his tune would be very different. You get what I mean? I think he's just gone through so many fucking L's that he's now comfy with the L's and he expects them. You get me? He doesn't mind them.
Yeah.
He thinks there's a chance, but he's not necessarily come on, let's go get it. No, he's not. He's like, all right, let's go. Let's see how this goes. He's just on a base neutral level. That's the problem. and we've already told him this. He's gonna work on it. He knows that it affects you guys too. But here's the thing: if we cannot depend on him for now, we need to be the people that can be depended on. You feel me? I don't need, like, I want to be able to go out there, boys, and I don't need Jaden to roll out. I don't need to ask him. I don't need to put him in that position. I want it to be you guys that are just ready to go. And it's part of why we're here right now. Jamie's talking about the comms and whatnot. The realistic thing is that this has not been a gang. As far as everybody's concerned, we've been a group of friends, majority civilians, that have acted like they're a gang because we initially started this. I feel like when Ray was in and and Hades was still like its first form, it had a lot of dependable people, so it felt like we could pretend we're a gang. You feel me? Because we had the manpower, right? We had a lot of people from his ex-gang, a lot of people from mine. And then when you combine them both, there's a lot of people that have experience. And then we roll out, it kind of works, you know what I'm saying? But half of that went away. So half the experience essentially disappeared overnight. And we decided to replace them with people that barely even rolled out ever. So even though they might not have been that essential, we had nobody to replace them with. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of fucking Ray or Perez or whoever, it ended up being fucking Connor, Lito rolling out. You know what I mean? They barely spun out for war. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be the same effect. It's not gonna be just the same shit. So yeah, I mean that's just one of the things. And comms can only get clear once once we adapt to it a little bit more, I guess. Raul, anything you want to say?
Exactly.
Well, I agree with Jamie. I was gonna say the same thing with like from what I hear is the comms like are like way all over the place, especially when people like roll out. Like everyone's on top of each other. And I guess that's just from what you said, like the inexperience that everyone has and not used to like fighting together, working as a unit. That like you said that can be fixed, but that comes with more of time and everyone just getting used to each other.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, like, and the thing is, who's always asking who's in the six? Who's always the one trying to answer? Like, do you notice anybody?
Louis, no? They'll probably be
I'd
Louis.
say Louis.
Okay, so do you want to know what
Louis takes control most of the time.
do you want to know what the problem is? With that, the reason why that happens a lot, it's because Louis, he falls back to his old habits and he depends on people like Ali a lot, right? So whenever, believe it or not, when somebody on the radio, doesn't matter who it is, if it's me or if it's Reggie or anyone, right? Okay. And we say, all right, let's roll out. Okay. And there's people that volunteer. Let's say, you know, Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. D, they all say, I want to go, right? The reason that there's no clarity is because that person that's making the call, no matter who it is, doesn't actually want that six to roll out. Or they have a reason lingering at the back of their fucking minds why they don't. So they're waiting for the exact people that they want to speak to say something so that they can then say, all right, let's just choose that guy. Yeah, you know.
That makes sense.
Oh my God, who just said that? Ali said that? Oh, yeah, okay, fine, we'll take Ali.
May I?
Sure.
Yeah, like with the six, right? What I'm like, in my opinion, may I suggest like to help basically get everyone, I guess, better with each other. Why don't it be like one council, 2 members, and 3 hangarounds or prospects? That way, at least the 3 or whoever it is can just go and they get to used to each other. It doesn't matter who it is, and they get a chance and opportunity to go on a job and feel each other out. Doesn't have to always be the same, but at least rotate people out like that.
Yeah, well, I would say that that's the dream, but then it's only now that the schedules have kind of lined up. right? And now is the time where we can try to actually take out people that are a little bit more solidified. Like for example, Jamie, C4, Ivan, you guys are awake when I am. It feels good, man. You know, I know that I can depend on y'all to be there, right? Hugh, I think he's getting better with the scheduling as well, so that's fine. C4, anything you want to say?
About rank, I don't think rank should matter when you're trying to roll out to a war. I don't think ranks should decide if that person is gonna go out or not. At the end of the day, everybody trying to fucking go out there, trying to slam whoever or kill whoever out there and get a dub, right?
Yeah.
Ranks, if you're gonna go by, oh my god, the council needs to go, bro, that's not gonna work out. Like another bro today, bro, since we hear about the sex and shit, right? I woke up, the blood didn't show up, right? I hop in Ivan's vehicle and shit. Our Royce went down because he got shot outside and people still arguing who's the six. They ended up benching me, so I had to hop out in middle of fucking fight because people decided to choose other motherfuckers that weren't even in the cars outside. They were on top of roofs just doing nothing. And this is just me being 100% honest with you, man.
Yeah. Okay.
The six
So
bullshit is just too much.
listen. I understand that the 6 bullshit is too much, but here's the problem, okay? There have been many issues with that shit, okay? So that's not even like, I know it's annoying, but in that situation, okay, if you feel like you're involved enough, then you can do something about it. The problem here is that not everybody still understands how to handle it when somebody that's experienced it before is awake. So these are the rules, okay? So these are the rules, all right? We've already been told by this, okay? This is like according to the fucking Bible, man. You know? If I say we hold down the block, okay, and we are in a defensive position, and there just happens to be 12 of us awake, I'm not gonna say, yo, 6 of you get out so that we're only 6 on the turf. That's you're just being sent to die. So what I want is from now on, okay, if we're all as a group, we're just in our own turf, minding our own business, let's all defend. You get me? The only time that we don't is if somebody's designated a 6 and you're about to go out, then try to keep it at that. Because by then, once you have decided on a 6, no matter what the situation is, unless you feel with your good judgment, your own good judgment, that you're involved enough, it's better not to just get involved. Like, I know it's fucked up. I know you could be in the middle of taking a dump by the fucking sanitation truck that's in the middle of the fucking parking lot. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, if you were to ask me, yo, Benji, what do I do? What do I do, man? Do I fight? Then if you have to ask me that question, you're not in a fight to me. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. No,
Yeah. So as long as everybody has a little bit of common sense, and we're not in a train of, oh my God, 7 people just woke up. Come on, let's all defend. Yeah, no, that's fucked. So,
that's fair.
yeah. Holding it down, we hold down even if we're fucking 50 deep. If we're naturally just there, what can I fucking do? But, as much as possible, I don't care if it gives an advantage to the other gang. If a 6 is named, the 6 should fight, then it's done, okay? But naturally, it shouldn't be like a lingering thing, right? Don't be like, these 6 will go out. Let me spend 15 minutes fucking doing my nails in the fucking parking lot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it gets fucking awkward. That 6 should go out and leave the turf as soon as possible to make it less awkward. Yeah, there you go. Anything else, C4? I'm sure you have a lot to say.
No, I mean, other than that, it's just, bro, I don't know. It's just the like I said, the fire in them and the mentality of them is not there. But that explains a lot when I talked to you about it, and you said, they went through a lot, and they just basically burned out, right?
Yeah.
So it makes now I understand how is it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't blame them at all.
That is the most. Does anybody have food here? I'm about to fucking pass out, bro.
No, I don't.
No.
Been yapping so much since I woke up. It's been 3 hours of fucking yapping. Put it on the floor if you can fucking give it to me. You got a drink?
That's all I got, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of shit, boys, okay? There's a lot of shit that just doesn't make sense, okay? And you were saying about the ranks rolling out and whatnot. To me, it's never been about the ranks, but it definitely has been about people with a consistent fucking schedule. You know what I'm saying? Being able to wake up and have the same people consistently has been like, that would be God's gift to me, you know? That's the major thing when you're trying to build up a fucking crew and shit like that. Other than that, man, it's not... I just want y'all to know the reason I said what I said during the meeting is not because I didn't appreciate y'all being... Shut the fuck up, Ivan. Wait. It's not that I didn't appreciate that y'all are trying to be positive. It's just, you know, when... it's kind of like telling somebody that's facing severe depression, hey, bro, just don't be depressed, man. It's gonna be good, bro. Just have some food and like you go for a walk. You'll lose your severe depression and anxiety. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? You'll become an enemy instead of a friend. You get what I mean, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just take that into account when you're doing a debrief. You know, it's that bad. And I'm not saying it's that bad because we lost one war. It's the chain of boys. Ivan was in the Bonito boys. You guys probably counted us too at some point. We haven't had a successful outing in maybe 3 months, boys. Okay? Before you were even in the gang. 3 months prior to that. Okay?
It was rough.
And every bank truck counter we lost. Okay? Majority of banks, multiple and majority get caught. Okay? Any conflict we had to avoid. Do you guys feel me? It's that bad.
Yeah.
It's not a case of like these guys. And these guys went out every day, boys, okay? They didn't give up. But, you know, slowly it just starts chipping at your fucking heart and you're like a fucking shell of yourself. And that's what's happening now. But I personally feel like I'm not giving up because there's new people. That's new blood. That's always going to be a positive. I just hope that y'all understand what I need you to do. Because if you don't do this, you're just going to fall into depression as well. Or you're going to piss off somebody that's already depressed. And then they'll find a reason to not make you a member. Then everything we do now is pointless, right?
Yeah.
You know, they'll be like, oh, this C4 guy fucking annoying, bro. Talking like, yeah, la 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 la. Oh, Jamie guy annoying. Oh, fuck this. Raul doesn't say shit. Oh, okay, then fuck. You know, everything we yap about and trying to fix is just not going to work. Y'all know what I mean. You've seen Ivan. Ivan, anything you want to say?
Well, hold on. What you mean you've seen Ivan?
Bro.
Why am I being single?
Bro. Y'all seen Ivan, bro.
You pissed off the most people.
Bro, you
recently.
pissed off the most people. If I don't wake up, this guy would just shit on the whole gang. And then the thing is, nobody would even realize it's a fucking joke because this guy's just a fucking joker, bro. You can tell he was the clown in his fucking class in school.
Yeah, that's why they love me, Hunk.
See what I mean, boys? You see this? Ivan, what do you want to say?
No, I mean, I was pretty much going to agree with everything that was said, except you guys were missing a very key component, or however the fuck you say it.
Component.
Okay?
Speak a little louder, bro.
Component.
You sure you went to
sorry.
school? I don't think it could be a class.
No.
Bro just said
didn't go to school. I
imponent.
actually-
The imponent.
Bro, I failed first grade, all right? I didn't graduate Miss Applebottom's class, right?
Okay.
You're
You're
the
fine.
class clown of your house, all right?
Yeah. But I feel like motherfuckers around here are missing confidence, bro. Like I don't understand why, you know? I feel like everybody's got the dog in them. People just got to be confident when they roll out, you know? I feel like a lot of people were stuttering, hesitating to do something in the fight. And usually when you hesitate like that,
bro,
you know, it doesn't really go too well.
Here's the thing. It is that bad, Ivan. That's the reality of it. So the problem with that, okay, guys, is very, very simple. I'm going to tell you this right now. Your position as hang around is something fresh, okay? Nobody expects y'all to suddenly become the convoy lead and the guy that brings the power of God and make sure that everybody's suddenly having a fucking lit fire under their asses, all right? It's not that. What y'all need to do is have an actual level of support. Do you understand that? Do you fucking understand that?
Yeah.
What I mean by that is,
Yes, sir.
don't say, oh, bro, where was the confidence? Why you don't push that, bro? Where the fuck? No, you need to be the guy that says, yo, Jamie, I've got you covered, motherfucker. If you want to push, I got you. Done. That's the first step. Because the people y'all are working with are not the same people they were 6 months ago. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. Like, there's only one time in the last 6 months that I've managed to feel like I feel at home. Okay? And this is not glazing on Hugh. This is just like an actual example. All right, motherfuckers? Usually, when I am calming and I am fucking doing my fucking panic comms, which is just me repeating what I'm doing, people don't back me. Okay? So this is what happens. Okay? This is what happens usually. Yo, I'm going to be like, yo, there's going to be on the roof. Somebody on the roof. Yo, cover me. And everybody will be responding to me about like, yo, you just calm down. What the fuck? Calm down. Where is he at? Where's he at? No. It's always like that. The kind of person I am, I just needed somebody one time to tell me, yo, I got Benji's back. I'm watching him right now. Yo, Benji, there's one on top of you. I killed the guy. It's done. It's settled. Finally, somebody just got my back for once. It's not somebody, don't come to this gang, boys, right? With that air of arrogance, which you might not realize it is, okay? You cannot be like, yo, I've done this shit before. I know how to do this, okay? Like, y'all just need to be like, you just be confident and then you just fucking clear your comms, okay? It's not gonna work like that. You need to help people build it up again. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like everything just needs to be, I'm here to support what the fuck you're about to do. So if you'll know, okay? Like, let's say we roll out over next week, okay? And you notice that I like to rotate, okay? Support that shit. Because I'll do the same for you. Boys, I do not give a fuck. I am known for falling off buildings and swan diving out of cars to be the first person fighting. Because I want to be the first to fight. You know what I'm saying? I will always let you shine, motherfuckers. You just have to do the same for each other, right? You know what I mean? Like, legitimately, man. I just need people to be like, allow each other to make the moves and show that you got each other's backs. And I think that will be a great first step. None of this fucking, like, boys, this is not the gang where you can say, I see two on that roof. So what? What are you gonna do? You know what I mean, boys? There's no, you're not pushing with a fucking seal. You know, you're fucking, it's with a dead club seal more like it. You know, it's fucking dead. You need to wake it the fuck up, give it some fucking smelling salts. Ivan, anything else?
Nah, that was pretty much it. I can't lie. You guys pretty much said everything else.
Yeah. So I mean, here, boys. Okay, I'm gonna be doing some experiments. All right. And now I want to explain this. I feel like in the last 3 days, we kind of reverted to a lot of our old ways. Now, Hugh, I need you to understand this, and I need you not to run to your old brothers, okay, and make it sound like this is a complaint on them. It's not. But the facts are all here. The first thing that happened when we were about to roll out 3 days ago was Louis asked me, yo, are you cool, Unc, if we take Ali? Now, for me, Ali is a person who's proved himself to Hugh and Louis in their past. But in this gang, he overestimates our capability. He wants to do 5-car rotations and rollouts, which is just not how we can do things. Okay. So what I complained about today, or what I tried to advise on, was that we cannot go back to those old habits because Hugh, whether you like it or not, this ain't your old crew. You feel me? Like, this is just not your old crew. You cannot go back to the old ways. And when I got into like some convoys, I didn't even get into one single fight on the street. By the way, boys, it was only like twice we fought in Vespucci. That's about it. But other than that, man, it's just I could tell that whatever was going to happen was just going to be similar to what we already tried in the Habibi's war, similar to Ali leading a bank truck or Ali leading something else. And I told him, I don't hate Ali. I'm not trying to get him out of this gang. But instead, Louis, because he's awake a lot sooner than I am, he's going to try some stuff out with Ali and people that trust him. And of course, you guys too, because you can be molded a bit better for that. You know what I'm saying, boys? So,
Yeah.
So imagine it'd be like Louis, who depends on Ali a lot, and then 4 other people that Louis and Ali feel very comfortable with. They can have their own little experiment, okay? The thing is now, I believe that me and Louis can't be in the same group together. I feel like I tried to undermine him, he tries to undermine me, but even though we try to do it like in a respectful way, we end up just butting heads, and I don't agree with how he moves. I don't agree, he doesn't agree with how I move, and it's just killing the gang. It's not helping us. You guys feel me? But it doesn't mean that I want anybody to stop. I'm not gonna just bench somebody because of that. So we're trying to find different ways to fix this, okay? Now, I want to have the ability to roll out. And I told this to Louis, no matter what he does, no matter what I do, no matter what this gang does, it's just time to fucking try and roll out in a different capacity. What I mean by that is, because one guy here didn't go to school, we keep trying the old strats, and the old strats are not working. And we keep on using the old tools for the old strats. You get what I mean? It's time to try the new boys for the new strats and try just get something fresh out there. So when Louis rolls out, the council, like me and Reggie, we're not going to be there. You get me? It's going to be more like Jaden, who will just listen and try his best to perform. You boys and shit like that, yeah? You get me? But when I roll out, okay, the second I wake up, if I want to go and fight or something like that, let's say we go for a bank truck tomorrow, or we want to do a cargo, I want it to be a just an experimental difference, you know, like something completely new, which is me and basically a majority of the hang around. So Raul, I still don't know where you fall in everything. Ivan, people say that you can potentially lead. I don't know if that's true. But that's why we're here now. Let's say if I were to go out and I had Hugh, Jamie, C4, Ivan, and let's say I take one council, but potentially Jaden, not Louis, because obviously that would be counterproductive to what we're trying to do here. And let's say Reggie. Boys, I'm going to tell you the issue, okay? Reggie is trying his best to be a good pilot for us, but he's just not naturally a pilot for this kind of shit. You know, this guy can hold down the fucking turf better than 90% of the city, but he just never rolled out before. And he's admitted this. He's not, you know, I'm not talking shit about him. But who the fuck do we got, boys? Like, can any of you actually step up? Or are you like, you know, even with training, you wouldn't be able to handle a fucking aircraft?
I mean, I could fly a helicopter if that's what we need, but I feel as if the only time helicopters are useful is if you got somebody, you know, hanging on the side of them, you know, especially with like an AR or something, you know, something long range. Other than that,
so the reason I say that we might need somebody that flies, other than this actual war that we just had, we don't actually lose on the ground. And the only one that hard counted us was Perez with his helicopter, because he would outfly everybody in the gang right now, and he would land 30 seconds before our pilot landed, and he would just like shoot from overhead. Yeah, I'm not kidding, boys. Like when we
completely unchecked as well.
When we first fought, okay, we took down 3 of them instantly on the ground. Like it was me and fucking who did I push with? Was Royce, no? Bro,
what war was this?
Yeah, the Habibi's war, the one that we that we lost recently. Bro,
You're talking about when we were at Civ Docs?
yeah, the Civ Docs one. Who did I push with?
I don't know. It was myself and Jaden in a car, and we ended up together. And I think Leto. No, it was you and Leto.
Yeah. So
Because
no,
you, me, and
Lito
Lito
was
left at the end.
who was flying.
We didn't have a pilot on that first one.
No. We did, but he didn't land.
Oh no, that was Royce.
Royce and somebody else.
Royce and someone else were in a helicopter together because they were supposed to gun down the fucking.
Yeah. So what happened there, boys, was every fight, right? We take out the majority on the ground, but then the guy on the roof just took us all out one by one.
Yeah.
And our pilot just like floated around, man. And that's what's gonna happen if you go against like fucking Hydra. You're gonna get Bogo doing that. If you go against the besties, there's gonna be a good pilot up there. If you go against the Mana, John's gonna be up there. They all do it. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that we need one, but that's gonna be the future. You know, like if we don't have it, we're just gonna get bullied out of rotation, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll do it. Just give me an AR and I'll do it. That's my only
good luck.
requirement
Yeah,
is
sure.
an AR.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I-
That means just one AR at my ass.
yeah.
Hey, no worries.
ARs are
See, that's what
not
I'm saying,
that
that's a problem.
that available, man. They're not that available, but they were doing this with ARs, I guess. But we still need that to be a thing. How good are you at actually flying, though?
I mean, I can fly. I mean, it depends how like, what do you mean how good?
Like, are you a combat
Like, kinda
pilot?
like drop.
Like, could you,
know what I'm saying?
like, if the best Air One pilot was chasing you, do you know what to do, or you just like, I know how to fly a heli?
Well, I mean, I know how to fly a heli. I've never been in a chase with a heli though, but I can combat fly if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so how can you say that you can combat fly when you've never been chased before in a heli?
I mean, I've had some past experiences. I haven't been too bad.
What were the past experiences?
Getting shot at while in a heli, like a dogfight, is what they call it, right?
Okay, a dogfight. So you have been chased while you're in a heli. What did you say you were? You've never been.
Yeah. Well, when you say chase, I thought you were talking about like the cops and shit.
Okay, so you've been in a fight in a heli. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
I
not
mean,
run a mock flight with Reggie?
bro, I mean, like that doesn't need to be done. Like we'll just have Ivan flying because, funnily enough, even though this guy didn't go to school, his comms are quite clear. So you know, it shouldn't be too bad.
I would disagree.
Well, with
I
him,
think having someone with Ivan's confidence on the ground is smarter.
well, that's the first
Because
question.
I feel like Ivan's just going to feel kneecapped in the air watching it all happening and he wanting to get down there and involved in it.
But
And
that's what we're lacking.
That's my
in the air.
observation as you.
That's what we're lacking in the air is confidence. I feel like nobody wants to fucking land.
No, it's
Yeah,
not about
'cause-
no one wants to land, right? I had no issues with landing. I've been practicing the fuck out of landing quickly, right? Where we fought was absolute dog shit for a fucking heli. It'd be moronic for me to do that, especially against ARs, right? But from what I've gathered with how Ivan is, he's
Shut
very
the
aggressive
fuck
on
up,
foot,
Andy.
which is what people.
I
are
was
gonna
stressed
need to
out with
instill the
Lito yesterday. He kept
confidence
on
to move, and I
jumping,
feel
bro.
like Ivan's going to be pissed off watching them hesitate instead of being able to be down there, being like, all right, let's push this area, and then going with him for the push.
I mean, okay. Let's just start from what we have right now, okay? We have a maybe pilot, okay? So from everybody here, okay? I used to lead back in the day. But the problem is, back then, we would only be 4 homies rolling out. And that was way easier to manage. The thing is, when we transitioned out of Argos into Seaside, right? I had a certain person who took care of everything for me. And he told me, hey, bro, you don't got to worry about a single thing. You just have your fun and I'll kill everybody around you. And I thought he was joking, but it actually worked out. And I could just do whatever I want. And, you know, we just have a great time. But obviously, that meant that I, you know, wasn't able to evolve to how a lot of people move now. So here we are. You know, I can't volunteer for it because at this point in time, I don't feel like I have the confidence, but it's delusional confidence. You feel me? Like there are things that I will call that I feel like you will absolutely need to listen to because I've just seen it happen 90 times before. You know what I'm saying, boys? Like if I tell you that fight in that particular area should not happen, just fucking listen to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter how. Hello, who is this?
Hello, is this Mr. Benjamin?
Yes, who is this?
Hi, this is Nurse Shelby with Parsons Rehabilitation Center.
Okay, who's there?
You are an emergency contact for a Gabriella Vanessa.
Gabriella
Is that
Vanessa.
correct? Burrito?
Oh my God. Of course. Why do I need to visit Parsons?
Well, says here there's a release form needs to be signed by a guardian, in which case you would be taking care of her until further notice, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm in the middle of a meeting. I will head there as soon as I can. Can you give me 15 minutes?
15 minutes, sir. I'll be here for another 20.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay.
Goodbye now.
All right. So that leads me to say, who the fuck among the few of you here feels confident enough to actually lead us as a hang around and be able to hold their tongue when it comes to a meeting? Because I don't need somebody who's going to be mouthy, right? And we all listen to this guy when we're out on the field. But when we come back to the tents and we're yapping our balls off for 2 hours, he doesn't go and overstep, and then we're in trouble there. You know what I mean? Ivan, I'm looking at you. But yeah, what do you guys think?
I mean, I could do it, Unc. I really can.
How do you guys feel? Like anybody else, please?
I have confidence in C4 as well. I know Ivan can do it for sure. I've told him myself. You know, I like it. Like, you know, I like him out there and shit like that. You know what I mean?
You're talking like leader,
But,
like right now at this moment.
From tomorrow onwards, as soon as I wake up, when I want to go out, I want there to be somebody that we can start
I
building
can do
with.
that, but like in 2 weeks.
So
Right
not
now,
you.
too many headaches. I can't lead. But
Okay.
as in general, I'm gonna put it out here, bro. I'm a great fucking leader, bro. I did this shit for way too long. Hold up, bro.
I'm gonna slap his beard off, man.
Hey.
Bro, people are gonna get pressed with how you talk to them. Holy fuck, man.
I mean, they need to fucking listen. I'm leader for a reason. No,
Yes,
You
sir.
can't
Yes,
say
sir.
that to them in the meeting,
There we
okay?
go. There we
bro.
You can
people are
say-
too soft, man.
You dumb fuck.
Listen,
You're the
listen,
one
here's
that.
the thing,
No.
right?
Wait. You agreed to hang around a gang of civilians, you moron. Of course they're gonna be soft.
Fuck.
The fuck are you talking about? You think these guys are hardened Southside gangsters? Bitch, 90% of them were in the goddamn gang when we picked them up. What the fuck are you talking about? This is not the Southside, bitch.
Fair.
You're not
The
wrong, bro.
best-
The
the
difference
best
from
way
the
was
south
gonna
side
say-
to this was
I'm
crazy.
too used to that shit, man.
You
I
crazy
take
right
Ivan
now?
as a leader, then, man. I'm too straightforward. You know what I'm saying?
C4, when you're doing this, right, we're gonna back you and push you to do this shit because we want this shit to change. But please, for the love of God, understand you're gonna be stepping on toes and
Yeah. Okay.
be
I mean,
tactful
if that's
about
what-
doing.
So
that
here's the thing,
because It's
okay.
gonna be what's better for everyone.
Here-
and
here's the
better
problem.
for
This is the
whole
overall
updates.
problem, okay? There are some people that were in the South Side, and that's the people that I'm worried about because for some reason in this gang, right? Everybody seems so tough, but then once a lower ranking member starts yapping at them, they're suddenly having a one-on-one conversation with Jaden and they're getting boomed. You know what I mean? Because like Jaden grew up in the South Side, you know what I mean? And then he's gonna end up trying to protect the softies and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we need to manage away, okay, boys? We need to manage away. Like, don't feel. No, do you guys understand me? You can probably what?
I could probably do it if we do need somebody balance. I don't really like doing it, like taking up the mantle, because I like.
You sound like you
people
lack
moving freely,
confidence.
you know, it's not that I lack confidence. I lack confidence in people to be able to trust me.
What do you mean? Like this
But
is the
with having
opportunity to
Ivan-
trust you.
It would be a good opportunity because having Ivan up in the air, if he's willing to be up there, to have like somebody else, like a second like a right hand man would be nice.
Okay.
So, I
So
mean,
here we go. Okay. So now there's 3 of you that have said you guys believe that you have the capability. So that means if one has to go in the air, we still have 2 down on the floor, right? So all we need to do here is not shit on each other, all right? And then understand that if there is a moment, okay, if there is a moment, and this doesn't happen that often, but it will happen, okay? If, let's say, C4 is on the ground and Ivan is in the air, okay? Obviously, we listen to C4 in this situation. We try our best to support him so that he can be like a leader down here. You understand me?
Yeah.
And the only time I'm begging y'all right now, I'm not even asking, I'm begging y'all. When I tell you it's a movie that I've seen before, please just trust me. No matter what fucking you've done before, I think I've done a little bit more. Okay? It really doesn't matter.
Fair.
Okay? So it's not about no trust in you or whatever. It's just, you know, it's just how I wanted things to go. Okay? I'm not gonna go and give the speech of just protect me, blah blah blah. But no, we'll try this out. We're gonna start tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. Okay?
Wait, can we start the day after tomorrow? Cause I ain't gonna be around tomorrow.
And this is where the problems begin.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Unc. I think I obviously haven't been around Raul and stuff like that. But I think what you have in front of you, each of us have the potential to be a leader. I was C4's right hand man, pretty much. You know what I mean? So when he wasn't around, I took charge and did what we had to do. So I don't think you have to worry about lack of leadership. I think you have that in front of you.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta let us show you.
Okay, I like that because, boys, last thing I want to say. A big reason why a lot of the things that I do or used to do, the reason I don't do them anymore is because a lot of the people around me tend to change rapidly. Okay? And, I remember when I used to even hold down this barrio, I used to love going from that roof to this roof to the roof over there to the hoping there's a helicopter in the back to running to the fucking backyard over there. You guys get what I'm saying? I used to love moving like that, you know? But the problem is, and this is, I hate that we reached that point, is that we started rolling out with people that genuinely didn't even know like some areas that I was saying, bro. So I've defaulted to this guy that I hate, that I've always hated, which is a guy that holds one spot, praying to God that the enemy pushes. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it, man. Because every time I tried to do a push, nobody would cover me. Every time I tried to make a play, somebody would try to talk over me. But the thing is, the confidence was so low at that point, I just let it happen. But I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. So let's go out there. We have some fun. We'll have with our delusional confidence. We'll start with Ivan and potentially C4. And then we're just going to go out there. And we also have people like fucking Hugh who can step up if needed, right? Yeah?
Hey, tie shit. I fuck with that.
Okay, so listen. This is something that y'all are doing for me when I wake up. Okay? So none of this shit becomes a problem when other boys ask for your support. You feel me? I don't want Ivan, C4, Jamie, Hugh. I don't want you going to Louis and be like, oh, but when we clap people's cheeks with I do this, I do that. We don't need to do that, okay? It's not a game of, it doesn't matter, boys, okay? Because the reality is, I have a very firm schedule, okay? So when I wake up, it's a couple of hours after the boys. So you need Louis, you need Ali, you need people that hold it down when I'm not around, okay? So you respect that. Don't pretend, don't try to play hard and gangster, talking to softies or whatnot. This is the path you chose. Make it better. don't shit on it thinking it's gonna improve. Okay. You guys get me? Yeah. C4.
No, I get you.
Yeah,
bro.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
We don't
Yes,
need
sir.
like listen. C4. I grew up in a town, and half of my best friends were Arabs. Okay. So you don't need to do it to me. I know
Fair, man,
exactly.
fair, man.
I
Fair,
said
man,
hi
fair,
to one
man.
of their wives one time. I got fucking
Yeah,
holy.
GGs.
We were
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
I don't think we stopped swearing for 2 hours.
Wait, you're not allowed to do that?
Oh, brother.
Nope.
But brother, why
I'm dying.
you say hi to my wife?
Why are you speaking?
Why are you
my cat-
speaking
why
to
you
her?
Speaking to my wife.
It's a very cultural thing, but you guys get what I'm saying, all right? Boys, I will give you access to this armory, okay? You don't have to ask anybody to build it up. I'm gonna get somebody to re-up here about 1 million in guns, okay? So we'll do that.
It's already been done.
Yeah. I know. I'm talking about another extra. We'll see. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. Hugh.
Yep.
Hugh. Don't let me down, bitch.
What's up?
And what is this? What is this? I'm hearing about you being sick and shit.
I am. I'm sick right now.
Hey, stop being a pussy.
cut that out.
Actual
cut that
fucking pussy.
Have a cup of concrete.
Actual fucking pussies nowadays.
Motherfucker, God forbid, motherfucker got a weak immune system, bro.
Bro.
Shit.
Pussy.
Oh, I can't wait to clap cheeks with you, Unc.
Yeah. Just don't flop.
Oh,
All right, Reggie, we need to go.
All right.
Gabby's in Parsons.
Hold on. 1 second.
What happened?
Have you flown before?
Me? Yes.